Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah. No.
Let me rephrase the question.
Wait, what?
Are you a dummy? Owen,
great.
the production
Mascot.
legend.
He's just their mascot.
The production legend.
I'm just waiting for the 10-year-old to roll up. You don't want to catch these hands. Come on, bro.
Just mute them. My name is Mercedes, and I am
The youngest.
I'm the youngest.
Okay, I need you to listen when I'm talking. Ready?
Oh,
Yes.
Sweet. Good.
Congratulations. Oh,
okay.
Fine. I'm just the boss. It's called knowledge retention, bro.
how do you actually learn stuff?
You don't even know who gave me this advice.
Dude.
He's out here thinking he
What
knows.
was his first name?
Al, talk about.
It was Bud.
Definitely the weaker vessel.
How
Do I get a call? Can I call Grandma?
do I get a
Can I call myself now? I know.
Welcome to Save It for the Podcast.
Welcome to Save It for the Podcast, episode 18. Have a great day.
We're over.
Okay, let's
guys
kick
are
this
clowns.
off with a question. If you could have any view from your bedroom window, what
We
would it
already
be?
did this one.
Do it again.
Nah.
Mountains, the Swiss Alps.
So, have you guys seen the Disney movie Treasure Planet?
Yeah.
Yep.
So in there they have these windows they're like screens that you can flip and then they fold up to be actual windows. But I would just have those.
You mean like so you could change
Yeah.
the look?
Yep. Then I could have whatever background I want.
Yeah, but that's lame. What do you actually want out the
Under
actual
the
window?
sea.
You want an ocean view?
Under
not
the
a
sea.
neighborhood and not a city.
Really?
I don't care.
Amen to that. I would have the mountains with some greenery surrounding the window, so it's like framing it with maybe some flowers in the boxes. And I don't want to see any neighborhood. I don't want to see another house. I want to see.
Good luck with
I would
that.
like the mountains too.
I want to see a field and then a forest without any super tall trees, so I can see mountains behind it.
Wow. You guys, I like what you guys are saying.
Yeah, we have to have a really large fire line, so the trees have to be way out there.
Way out there.
Are you talking about our house?
Yep.
I like it. So that's how we're starting with that question?
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got?
What's the best way to cure homesickness?
Going home.
Go home.
Going to the people that are usually around your home.
Ooh, that's kind of.
Wait, do you have the
that's a
answer?
little
Okay,
bit
Oh, I
but
guess you don't have the
we're
answer, it's
saying
opinion.
you're far away, you're homesick. You can't just go home.
Call
so what is the best way?
I don't know.
Call them
I've never
because
been
home is who
homesick
you're with, not
before.
where you are.
I feel like
I'd say
Softly.
that definitely.
I
That
feel
depends.
like pictures and all that stuff makes it worse.
I should call them.
Owen says call him.
Okay, shh.
Okay.
We have to cut this out.
I think actually looking at pictures is not
No,
is not bad.
Babe,
I
you-
think that helps.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you.
I've never been homesick before, so I don't have an
You've
answer.
lost your ever-loving gourd.
What? You've never been homesick at like grandma's for 2 weeks?
No.
I've been homesick. I know I've been homesick.
That's because you miss me, Zora.
No.
I
not
remember
usually.
when
Well,
I was
sometimes.
young,
Wow,
there
that's
would
so
be
mean.
we would go to camp, like church camp, then it was like 5 nights or something. And there was always kids there that got super homesick and had to go home.
Yeah, it's really normal
They
thing,
like
actually.
their parent would have to come and get them. I never had that problem.
Yeah, it's super common.
Dad, have you ever been homesick?
Yeah. I'm sick right now.
The only time I ever got homesick was when I was like pretty young at camps. I think I only got homesick like once or
That's
twice.
because you never go anywhere for more than 8 seconds. I'm
I
like, hey,
can't-
Owen, do you want to go to Europe? He's like, yeah, I guess maybe for like a day or two. I'm like,
No, I said
a
like
day
4
or two?
days.
Jet lag it. Oh, 4 days.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. I
That-
would go. I would definitely go for way longer than that.
Like 5 days.
Yeah, because the Euro trip I was gonna go on
No.
got flipping cancelled, mate.
So ridiculous. By the way, we need to make some kind of a trip happen this year. Cruise or something.
I say We
We'll
just make
see.
a trip
Yeah,
right
We
let's
in.
could do a pop can
No,
drive.
let's do a tropical cruise.
Tropical cruise.
That would be fun.
I say, guys, we just take a permanent vacation into our house.
That's what I say.
Okay, that hits a little close.
We don't
though.
have a house yet, so that can't
Don't
happen
touch
yet.
me. Your body heat is annoying.
Hey, let's watch a reaction video. You guys
Alright,
cool with that?
yep.
Okay, check this one out.
Okay.
What
That's
is
disgusting.
happening?
He put it in his mouth.
I'll tell you what, that guy is just absolutely living his best life.
He's
Man.
loving that
He is having the
pasta.
time of his life.
This is okay. I'm not sure why the guy is shirtless with the thing on. Okay, that's absolutely.
That is the definition
fantastic.
of a cow lick.
That's a definition
Have you
of a
ever
reach.
been licked by a cow?
No, Mom.
Their tongues move in a circular way. And so when you have something on the back of your head where your hair grows in kind of like a circular
We know
thing,
that's what it
that's
is,
why
but-
we call it a cow lick.
But that's not why.
Yeah, that is why.
That
Isn't the cowlick spelled nothing like cowlick? Like, you're saying cowlick like a cow licking your head.
Yeah,
But cowlick, isn't that spelled C-A-L-I-C?
I don't know.
Oh, good
Calic?
Lord.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You don't believe me?
No, Mom, I don't believe you.
look, he
Similar thing,
has to
different
believe me now
explanation.
because he's pulling it up, and that's
It
exactly
is
what I
spelled
said.
not
cow
what
you
it
may be
says.
wondering why that funny little piece
Cow.
of hair is called cowlick. The name cowlick comes from the swirled effect left in the hair of a baby cattle after being licked by their mothers.
See, yeah,
I love that photo of us.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
such
You
a good
should.
photo.
We should just take a second to appreciate that.
Just do your log. Yeah,
Man, we look amazing.
we look so
and I
good
love
in
how Prudence's head goes in front of this oven. That's absolutely fire.
Okay, which household chores do you like to do, and which do you try to avoid?
all of them.
I avoid the. I'm not quite.
that. Oh my gosh! When we were in the Cradle
Okay.
Mountain house, sorry.
No. Where are we going with this?
Just go.
When we were in the Cradle Mountain house, my least favorite job that I loathed was the magic eraser.
Oh, that was bad.
I like that because
No,
it was satisfying.
for me-
except for the fact that
No.
it took forever.
The
I
worst.
hated it because it made my hands all pruny. I hated the way it felt. It was tedious. It took forever. It was awful.
The worst for me was raking leaves. It was miserable.
I'll tell you the worst for me
There
was
was
listening to
nothing
you guys
pleasant
complain
about
about Owen not doing the dishes.
Man, that was pretty
was the
bad
worst
too.
for me.
He literally.
That's not a chore.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
No, not Dad's thing. That's an inconvenience.
It was a chore to me to hear it.
Cap. What about you, Dad?
What do
Yeah.
I-
What chores did you do?
I didn't do any chores.
How about cleaning toilets?
He never did that.
Well, I mean,
What chores did I
Womp
hate? What
womp.
chores did I hate?
well, chores can be like
Oh.
All chores.
your house chores are like fixing things that break usually, right?
Yeah.
It was the magic eraser and weeding in the grass.
I think my
Oh,
least.
weeding does suck.
Ooh, man, mowing that lawn was horrible in the summers. It was
That
horrible.
micro lawn.
Yeah,
That wasn't even that bad, dude.
Word.
it felt horrible. I was a little kid. That was a big lawn.
Okay,
Last
Mom,
week.
what was
Kid.
your least favorite, Mom?
14 years old.
Yes.
My least favorite is cleaning up the kitchen after I'm done cooking or baking.
What about
Really?
cleaning up dog poop in the middle of the night?
That's not as bad.
Do you like that better
That's
or worse than cleaning up
what?
the kitchen?
Depends on what kind of poop it is
I
and
don't know.
what surface
Can we
it's
get
on.
off this one, please? This is just
Next card.
Wait, Owen, did you ever answer?
Yeah, he answered he doesn't do any chores.
No, that's
No, he said, and I quote, all of them. Just like that.
I didn't like doing the dishes.
We know.
I didn't like doing the dishes when they'd be stacked out of the sink and no one rinsed
Yeah.
anything.
Really, that was the worst part about it. Is just the fact that
Nothing was rinsed.
nothing. Was
My
ever-
brothers always paid me to do their dishes.
I'd take
I-
that job.
Nice.
I loved it because I
Owen
needed the
pays
money.
Sawyer sometimes for chores.
I never do that.
He doesn't anymore because he doesn't have any chores.
That I could pay you to do.
I mean, I
yeah,
do all
if
of
he
them
tried
because
to
we
pay
share
you, he would get in
space.
trouble.
That's
Well,
funny.
anyway,
Do
we're
you have another card?
discussing
Do you have another
that.
card?
What's the ultimate ice cream sundae?
Oh, any.
Vanilla, chocolate.
Any?
I mean, I don't care that much,
That's
so
it.
I'll
No,
just
vanilla-
go with
Caramel has
Mercedes.
to have
Vanilla
caramel,
caramel's way
100%.
better.
No, caramel is
Are you?
overrated.
Stop.
It
right
depends
now.
on the mood.
It also depends on the type of caramel.
That's true.
I would prefer caramel over chocolate.
Same.
What are you playing?
The peanut butter ice cream is actually really good.
Which peanut butter ice cream?
The peanut butter one
I
with
don't
the
know.
little chocolate little things.
Oh, the Tillamook
yeah,
peanut butter that
that
has
one
Tillamook.
and
ribbons
chocolate
of
ice
peanut
cream.
butter?
Yes, that's my favorite. I really like chocolate ice cream.
I bet you do.
I thought you didn't like
delicious.
peanut butter ice cream.
I don't like peanut butter, but I like peanut butter ice cream.
there is
It's
such
because
thing
it's
as
got the
peanut butter.
salt in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have another something to watch?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's watch this one.
I want to talk about the importance of blowing the shofar over your family. Listen, so last year I was on my 21-day fast, and I was fasting social media. No, I wasn't fasting food or water. In the Bible, only the men do that.
What am I
only the men
looking
do
at?
that. So a biblical fast for women is actually just social media. And so, it was a very difficult 3-week period because I didn't know what was going on with my health or how to treat it because I didn't have access to Facebook. And, in that trying season, I really stood with my family in faith because we had all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, we had the devil attacking left and right. I mean, he was trying to set up strongholds and principalities everywhere I looked. It was a hot mess. At one point, I think the dog had a demon. I had to do deliverance on the dog. And one day, I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it. And I said, devil, get your hands off my house in Jesus' name. And I took the shofar, and I did this.
That's a tiny. That's a wimpy shofar.
Rams one.
And when I did that, breakthrough was just unlocked. It was released. And something shifted in the atmosphere. And actually, believe it or not, I had ordered a Joyce Meyer book a month prior, and it hadn't shown up yet because the mail had been delayed, and it showed up that day. And that was just further confirmation of what Daddy God was doing. So listen, ladies,
Oh
if you're
my
on a fast,
goodness.
you're in a warfare season,
And
don't be
topped it off
afraid to
with
use
the
your
Daddy
shofar.
God.
Man,
That's a tiny
I
shofar.
love that they dropped the daddy god at the end.
the
there.
level of truth that is just in that is not okay.
You mean truth of a dramatized
Yes. I
life?
think
One
I've
point, I
heard
think the dog had
everything.
a
I think
demon.
I've heard everything that guy said come out of people.
That's why it's funny, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's
You've
funny.
heard someone say that they think that their dog has a demon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Name one person.
Don't start naming people.
Don't
Yeah,
just
I'm
bleep
not
it
gonna
out.
name- I'm
Just
not gonna
bleep it
name
out.
people.
Let's see what I got in my bag
Guys,
here.
we can't do a taste test every episode.
Yes, we can. What kind of silliness is that?
Yeah.
course we
Bixby
can.
approved, Sawyer.
Hey,
It's
are
a
you
Bixby
feeling
approved-
something sweet or salty?
Salty, for
Salt.
sure.
Salty.
100%.
Are
Salty.
you kidding me?
Huh?
Why would I want
Salty.
Well, we have to
You
do
want
it, so
salty?
we're doing it. No, we're doing it. Salty. Go.
That's a little.
Hey, what we have here
What are those?
is organic plantain chips.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I
they're
don't want
organic, so they're
Acapulco
immediately healthy.
lime.
That sounds gross.
Can you open that?
No, that's not gross. That's actually
Wow,
going to be
there's
really good.
so much. How
Dad.
do they get this air in here? It's like, do
There's
they have a
gonna
little
be
plug
seven-
in this
there's
bag?
seven chips in that
babe,
bag.
They
There's 7
package
chips.
that at sea level, and then we
Okay.
live way up in the mountains.
Maybe you better open this.
So,
It's gonna explode, so
Dad.
be careful.
What-
You're gonna open that, and there's gonna be 7 chips in there. It's
Okay,
all
I
I'll
have-
tell you
Actually,
what.
6.5.
Buckley's aware. Look
hey.
at him.
I'll tell you what.
You will.
I went into Whole Foods.
can you get that open?
This reminds me of that scene from Napoleon
Jason,
Dynamite
I
when
need
the
your
guys when the guy's trying to break the Tupperware.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
He's just like shaking.
You can't do it, dude. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
So
Can you get it open?
I'll continue this story in a second. Okay, so plantain is a vegetable of some sort, right?
Plantain's basically like a banana. Very
It's
similar.
like kind of a
Oh,
chip banana.
These are banana chips.
very similar. It's not
Can
a
you
banana.
pass those over?
Can you please
Take a
pass
few.
them
I've
over?
pass it this way.
You've
Okay.
gotten these before in the past.
I don't
Hold
remember
on.
that I have.
Yeah.
Take
I
a
want
few
you
and
to,
pass
to
it
give
over.
one of these to Buckley with the mic so we can hear him crunch it. No.
You aren't
Okay.
going to eat anymore?
I have a
Are you
question.
ready?
Dad,
Hold on.
this is a horrible idea.
Who should I throw this to?
Mom.
She's
Okay,
ready.
I'm waiting for the camera to
Wait,
be lined
you want to
up.
take bets if she catches it?
Okay, I have a question, Dad.
Chips went all
Okay,
over
why
you.
were you looking at the ceiling when I threw that?
Okay,
There's a
Dad.
reason I didn't play any ball sports.
I have a-
Listen to
through.
Buckley. He's cute.
Okay, I
Okay,
don't
we're
want
gonna
chips are
pause
gross.
this so
get
that I
those
can-
away from
Okay,
us.
That's
hold on.
gross.
We're gonna pause this.
Okay, so
Well, our expressions are gonna be so good, by the
Hello?
way.
okay, so we gotta rate these.
Yeah, out of 1 to 10.
4.
I think
Wait,
they taste
so
pretty
do
Yeah,
good.
we
5.
need-
Give
so-
us
I
all
give
5.
it a 3.
I
stay
would say
focused,
like
buddy.
6 or 7. I think they're pretty good.
6 or 7.
Those are gross. I
Okay.
don't know what
I
you're
give
on.
it a 3.
I'll give it
Yeah,
a
3.
I give
they're
it a
not
3.5.
horrible. Yeah, I'll meet you guys
Or
right in
4.
the middle. A 3.25.
3.25.
I feel
Okay,
bad because someone
so,
worked hard to
guess
make those
what?
chips.
I don't.
Because you guys didn't like those so much, I'm gonna give you something sweet too.
No.
But Alice, we
no,
have
save
a-
that for the
Wait,
next
that's
episode.
like officially.
I have
We
enough.
should do what Top Gear used to do and get one of those magnet boards that we can rank all the snacks.
How about
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, wait. Save that
Hold
for next
on.
episode.
365.
No, I want
these?
those
I have
now.
another one.
365.
She's
that's
loaded.
That's the Whole Foods brand.
These are s'mores bites.
Hold
now,
on. That's got to be the Whole
If
Foods
Denise
brand.
Stone is
So that
watching
was
this,
what?
she's gonna have a heart
400
attack.
bucks.
Yeah, at like around $300-$400.
Okay.
That's pretty good,
So,
honestly. That's a good deal.
These have organic things in them. I don't know. It's sugar,
Can
so
I have a
it's
sip
probably
of that
not
Mercedes?
spectacular, but it's
Have a sip
supposed
of
to be
that.
better than
Thanks.
a normal thing off of like a
Well,
normal
let's get
shelf.
to it.
You
I'll
know what
tell you
Denise
what.
told me? She said, I was watching your podcast and I keep telling your mom, don't eat that stuff. I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
It is true. It is true.
You're gonna have to open this.
It is,
Let me do
throw it. It is
Hold
true.
up.
The only unhealthy things that Owen eats are the things that Prudence gives him.
That's
True.
not true.
That
Dude.
is the only unhealthy thing.
Every
That is
time.
so
Every
untrue.
time.
I was telling a story, okay? And I'll tell you, I went into Whole Foods, whole paycheck, same thing.
Hold on 1 second. This is how Prudence uses the microphone. She like talks like this. Ah.
Can you make a lightsaber hum sound and do that?
Could you just like cut that out? Never mind, you're not gonna hear my story.
Okay. So you go into Whole Foods.
Your mic is pointed at the ceiling. You're supposed to point it at your lips.
Give me a
That's
second
your,
one.
That's
that is
your
yours-
neck.
That is your neck. Ooh, these look good.
Okay, Mercedes.
I'm not throwing it.
Okay, why'd you have to open the bag like a 7-year-old?
Throw it for real.
I could have bet money that you were gonna throw that like an absolute.
Hey, at least
It
the
literally-
couch is chocolate.
It literally
It's the same color.
You literally threw it so it would turn upside down.
So if you lost one on
Hey,
the
there-
couch,
no,
there, it'd be
there
the
was
same
only
color.
4.
I wanted. Give me one of those.
Nope.
Is there another one?
So that bag was probably like $5 for all of these chocolates. I'll tell you what, I got major sticker shock going into that grocery store. Like
Is this the place?
a pack of chicken that's like this high and this big, literally. $11 of chicken salad. $11, Owen. Can you imagine paying?
Incredible.
That's not even enough to feed one person, 2 people.
Mind
You're
boggling.
telling me. I don't know.
I don't either.
Okay,
These
do we
are
have
good.
another movie?
These are good.
We're gonna do this trivia. Ready?
Owen.
Okay.
It's name that animal. Nice. Now that
Oh.
was a nice throw, Mercedes. Here we go. What is this?
Puffin.
That's not
No,
a puffin.
it's not a puffin.
That's an albatross.
This would be so much
albatross.
better
That's
if
not
we
a
could
puffin,
come up
that's
with
not a
our own
puffin.
names.
I'm going to say albatross because I don't know what that is.
I don't think it's
It's
a
a
condor.
California condor.
Yeah,
don't-
actually, I'm
it's-
changing it to condor.
Definitely not a
It's not a
condor.
condor.
Wait.
It is not a pelican and it's not a puffin. It's, an albatross.
Yeah, albatross.
Nice job, folks.
We so smart.
Here we
Mom.
go.
What
It's
if
a
I- hey,
narwhal.
shh.
I don't even have to look at the
It's a
answers.
narwhal. It's a narwhal.
It's a narwhal.
Although it looks
Yeah,
like
narwhal.
Get your guesses in.
that
Get your
looks
guesses
like
in.
it's
That's
photoshopped
very
on.
obviously a
I know
narwhal.
that from
You guys
Buddy
are
the Elf.
definitely firing on all
Hi,
cylinders.
buddy. Oh, that's
Okay,
a aardvark.
Hold on. It's not a Tasmanian
No,
devil.
you're right.
They are
That's an aardvark.
marsupial.
I think it is
marsupial.
an aardvark.
Oh my goodness. You guys, as a family, we're dominating right now.
Okay, shh. Red
Red
panda.
panda.
Red panda.
Red
Oh,
panda.
they're so cute.
Okay.
Otter.
Oh, it's otter. I love
he's
those
so
things.
Cute. Okay, quit moving around.
That is a booby.
Booby.
It's
It's a blue-footed booby.
Blue-footed booby. Let's get it.
What?
I love blue-footed boobies.
That's an iguana.
Yeah.
You're sure it's not a Gila monster?
It's not.
A
it's-
Gila monster
no, yeah.
looks way
It's an
different.
iguana.
What are
It's
you
an
talking
iguana. It's
about?
an iguana.
My bad. You guys are killing this.
We watch Wild
That's a
Kratts.
chinchilla.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even have to look at the answers.
Wow.
Wild Kratts.
You guys are
wow.
killing it.
Raccoon.
Ooh.
No.
That's a
No.
tanuki. That's a tanuki.
That-
That's a
That looks like a
tanuki.
raccoon.
What is that thing?
That looks like a raccoon.
It's a tanuki. Mercedes, you are amazing at this.
That is a capybara.
It's a
Capybara.
Yeah. I was gonna be like,
I
that's
call that
not
the
a
hammerhead
wombat.
pig.
That thing
It's a
looks
capybara.
like
It's a capybara.
It looks like an oversized guinea pig with
Oh
a
my
tumor for a
goodness, that
face.
guy is fire.
This would be way more funny if we could come up with our own names.
You said that already.
I know. I really mean it.
That's a clownfish.
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 Okay.
Can you wait like half a second? Because
Mercedes is a grand
this
champion.
camera is obstructing my view of the words.
Oh,
Go, Dad.
I see.
Next.
Those
Go.
are sea anemones.
That's a puffin.
Hey, remember when we went to that aquarium and they were always saying they were going to get puffins and
Yeah.
they never did?
Yeah, they shut that place down.
That's a fennec fox.
Mercedes,
Fox. So how
you're
big is
really
that physically?
making me
Like,
irritated.
it's like this big.
It's
What?
small.
How big
It's-
is that?
It's
They're
small.
small.
It's really
It's
small.
literally like this big.
Where do they live?
The
Africa.
desert places. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know where they
you are
live.
a brainiac. So far we have 100%, you guys.
Dad,
so
don't screw it up for us.
it's not
That's
me.
a hedgehog.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
not.
an echinida.
It's not.
However you say it.
It's
The
a-
echinthecaminiga. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Echinda.
Look at
Yeah,
its
that.
little
Yeah.
claws.
But it's not a hedgehog.
No.
Well, what is it eating with that nose,
Can you
guys?
get on with
Next.
it so we can make
Guess
sure we got it?
Yes.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, wow. You guys, last one.
Kangaroo.
Don't get it
Kangaroo.
wrong.
Wait, no.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna guess the wallaby because I
Wait,
don't know what that
wait,
is.
hold on.
Wallaby.
Shh.
You sure it's not a wombat?
It's either
a wallaby.
That is
does
not a
anyone
wombat.
know? Does anyone know what a quoll is?
It's a
koala.
no,
quoll.
a quoll.
no. Do the wallaby.
Yeah, it's a wallaby then.
Okay, you guys, 100%, 7,480 point.
Can you just try and get it out? dude?
480 points.
That would be more fun if we didn't have answers to select from.
What
Okay.
are you doing?
Well-
What's this?
We're talking over each other.
This is
and
Mom.
We can't hear anything.
Oh.
I wish I had a large one of those
No.
inflatable
You-
hammers
you
with a
can't be-
squeaky in it.
Oh, that would actually be fun.
Like from Animal Crossing?
I don't know. That or a large fly
I'm
swatter.
proud of you, especially you, Mercedes.
What?
Sawyer, I'm sorry.
I know
Okay.
that you're not sorry.
Okay, you got any final stuff
yeah.
here? Or are we
What
wrapping
makes a
this up,
good
or-
teacher?
Patience.
Oh my
The
goodness.
student being able to understand the teacher.
Patience
Yeah,
and being
okay,
able
we're
to
talking
adjust to
about-
what the
No, I
student
know.
needs.
A good teacher.
No,
I
just
a
said-
good teacher is somebody as a teacher that pays attention to the individual kid and what they need, and not what they've been taught how to teach.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Man, that's fire.
That
All
is
right.
fire.
But what about when you're an adult?
Same
what do you
thing.
mean?
talking about?
What does that mean?
You pay
What makes a
attention
good
to your
teacher
students.
when you're an adult? If
The
you're
same
not sitting
thing.
in a classroom.
It's the same thing.
Paying
It's
attention.
being
Somebody
able to
that
pay
cares,
attention.
somebody that cares enough to pay attention to who you are in order to get what needs to be communicated effectively.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's my thought. I think a good teacher has a few different ways of explaining the point or concept. So some people learn by having word pictures given to them or examples of stories. And some are fine with digesting the more clinical stuff of what you're trying to teach them. But if you can offer multiple ways of speaking to all the different types, that's the best teacher, is to get your point across that way.
Yeah.
Visuals,
Yeah.
object lessons.
That's
yeah, but
basically expanded of what Owen said.
Yeah, that's like
It's
what
basically.
Yeah, but we're talking about for an adult, though. Like,
What
I'm
is
an
that?
adult.
How is
I
what
think
I said
adult and kid
different
is
for
the
an
same.
adult?
Well, because you're not going to sit at some little desk with your color crayons
Who said
as an
that?
adult.
No.
Who said that?
Mom,
No one said
I don't. I
color
think you're missing
Mom.
the point.
I never said in a classroom environment.
Yeah. Did that question say classroom? Don't do
Do
it.
it, I dare you.
Don't
You
do
bet
it.
you won't hit
Okay,
me.
next question.
Mom, I bet if you nailed it right on his head, it would make a really nice sound.
Ooh,
Who,
it'd
me?
be like a.
Right on his forehead?
It'd
Yeah.
be like
Yeah,
a
it'd make a little slap sound.
You know that
'Kay.
stress ball that you gave me?
Yeah.
Mercedes just likes to throw it at my head because she likes how it sounds.
That's right.
So, is there any other advice on what makes a great teacher?
No, that's it.
Yeah, it's definitely someone that pays attention to what the student
What?
needs and teaches in different ways according to what the student needs.
Exactly.
And somebody that cares about what they're teaching.
Yeah, if they're passionate about what they're teaching and you can tell, that's a huge plus.
And also, sorry, college professors, this applies to most of you. People that are teaching on subjects that they've never done, they need to flip and not do that. They need to get people, I don't care if they got 2 PhDs or even more. If they haven't done what they're teaching about, get flipping out. In my opinion. Which is
Especially-
correct.
Especially when you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for an education.
I'm just saying, get it. You got another one?
Yeah. Okay, how will you know when you're grown up?
Haven't we asked this one already?
No.
I'm not. When I'm paying taxes.
You never grow up.
You're paying taxes now.
No, you're paying.
I think
my
it
taxes
depends on
now.
how mature you are.
You never
It
grow
doesn't really
up.
matter about your
No,
age.
you never hit
Yeah,
that
what's
point.
up? Define up for us.
You never hit that point.
When
Yeah.
you die, then you're old.
Being grown up,
When you
being grown up
die.
is a concept that little kids think about.
Yeah. I like Mercedes' answer. When you die, then you're old.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this
Like,
question is for a
adults-
kid.
Like adults don't think that way.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Prudence? You're an adult.
I never wanted to be a kid, really. I always wanted to be grown up.
You just described every single kid.
No,
No, not Owen.
Not me.
He never
No.
wanted to be an adult.
no, this isn't
Never?
every kid.
Dude, you're making me look bad.
I'd be like, grow up. He's like, I'll grow up a little bit later.
Okay, actually, yeah, that did happen.
I'm with you, Owen.
No, for me, the reason I said that is because I felt like
He's a
from a
valid
very young age, I've been put in like work environments with family stuff. And I just wanted to be able to just be like a normal kid and not have to worry about how good of a job I'm doing at work.
Aha.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to like be a kid and worry about Legos and Roblox.
You want to be able to slack
So you
off.
and
all day.
Fortnite.
You felt robbed of your childhood?
Wobbed.
Well, yeah, in some ways. I mean, I'd say I had a really good childhood, but like that's where that whole thing came from. Was I felt like I was being pushed into adulthood too early, where I didn't get to enjoy not having to have those responsibilities.
You know, I had an interesting balance, but I think I definitely have had my time acting like a child.
I second that. You for sure are pro at that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that the best adults still have childlike qualities.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
except for they know how to act like an adult when it's time.
Yeah.
It's not.
You hear that?
Like
Sawyer,
you, Owen.
That doesn't mean act like a child the whole time.
Sawyer,
Yeah,
the way that
yeah.
you say adult is funny to me. You always have said this. You say adult with an A. Like you say it with an A instead of a U.
Adult?
You say adult. Adult. You say adult.
Adult.
Adults.
It's adult.
Adult.
Adults.
Ult. Like ultimate and Overwatch.
Boy, that was super stupid.
Okay, I want to watch.
Had yet another neighbor tell me that there was a dead horse in my yard, so I'm doing a life check. Hey, Squidward. Squidward. Squidward, are you dead? Are you dead, Mama? No? Okay, well that's good, but I need you to stop sleeping like a literal carcass because the whole neighborhood's freaked out. Thank you. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Chicken Elizabeth nugget. Don't you do it. Chicken nugget. No, chicken nugget. Sleepy little chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Criminal. So my horse Squidward is a beautiful, perfect angel, and every day at about 10:30 she likes to plop down for her morning nap, which is very cute, but unfortunately she does look dead during these naps sometimes, and it wakes the neighbors out. So we've come to call it carcass time. And sometimes the other horses get in on it, and then it becomes a group carcass time, but sometimes it's just Squid. Usually the only one that doesn't carcass is Gracie, and she just gets so tired she falls over instead. Which is almost worse. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? It's raining, chicken nugget. Hi. Chicken Elizabeth Nugget, get your foot off of that gate right now. No. I didn't say put it back on. Chicken nugget. That is the face of a sinner right there. Look at that beast. Evil. Crimes. Nope, I don't know where people got this idea, but they definitely do. Here's some group carcass time with Squidward, Dr. Fauci, and Chicken Nugget. They're so cute and so sleepy. So my horse's name really is Squidward. Here's her bridle with her name on it that I custom made. And she is a lady squid. It's a gender neutral name. Her bridle has these cute little pink squids on it. It's so cute. And because somebody asked, my other horses are Chicken Nugget and Dr. Fauci, and my donkeys are Nicholas and Donkey DeVito.
Took the whole squad to Mickey D's.
Squidward? Damn it, Squid! Squidward, leave the foliage alone. You have a paint ready? Yeah, this poor dog, dude. What do you want? Can I get a hamburger Happy Meal with fries and an apple slices? Yeah, and can I get a Diet Coke to drink? Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. There, you can feed it. Put that in your hand and lay it flat. Magic window. You gotta get birthday treat. Chicken nugget.
Yeah. Okay.
If someone came through the
crazy.
drive-thru with a horse and asked for a pup cup, I would still give it.
So
to
I
them.
have a
Oh, I
story.
would.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to horses, they sleep an average of 4 hours in a 24-hour period off of their
Total?
feet.
Oh,
Total.
so they do lay down.
They do. Yeah, they have their.
But they
their
sleep
time.
a lot while standing, though.
Well, they do because they're in a place where they can't defend themselves if a predator gets to them.
Yeah, they don't get up fast, is
So
what you're saying.
usually the whole herd isn't sleeping at one time. They'll take turns.
They do herd shifting.
So
I like how
This
no
one
one laughed
time-
at that except for you.
He all looks at me and starts laughing. And I'm just like,
Wait,
Let's
why
be real.
Is it
Owen
funny?
wasn't even listening.
I wanna
was.
tell
You
you
said
about
they
this
do
story.
herd shifting, and then I didn't laugh, and I saw you look at me from there. And I was
okay.
like,
Okay, go back to your story. Go back to your story. Herd shifter.
When I was young, I was probably about 16 years old, and I was babysitting a couple little boys at our house.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, we had horses, and there was a neighbor not very far from us that acquired a horse because they were only supposed to temporarily be babysitting this horse.
It's easy to get a horse if you're okay with it being old.
So I don't know anything about the horse. All I know is that the neighbors set up this chintzy fence thing, probably a hot fence.
I'll translate that for you guys. Chintzy means not very good.
Not very much. And the owners of the horse never came back and got the horse. So they literally had these neighbors that had no business having a horse on their property.
Unqualified. They did not have their horse certifications.
The horse got left there. So now it was there for like weeks, months on end. Well, this horse would always get out, and it would come on over to our property to visit with our horses.
It was an influencer horse.
And so we'd like see it down there, and we'd call the neighbor, your horse is over here if you're looking for it. And they would come over and they would get it. Well, so one day, these little boys were outside playing, and they come into the house.
You were babysitting
I was
them?
babysitting
Yeah.
them. And the little boy says, there's a horse in the barn, and I think it's dead. And I'm like, okay. Well, the
Gross.
neighbor horse comes over. Maybe it's just taking a break in the barn or whatever. And he's like, no. Its legs are literally doing this. It's dead. It looks dead. And I'm like, okay. This is more information. Now we're going to go check it out.
Wait, you weren't going to check out a
Okay.
random horse in the barn?
Probably would have. So we go down to the barn, and sure enough, in the pathway of the barn,
Right in the
where
middle
you
of the
drive,
barn.
right in the middle of the barn, is a horse. Its legs are sticking straight out. It was deader
Called
than a
Riggy.
doornail.
Riggy mortis.
Why is that
Good
a
Lord.
saying? Deader than a doornail?
Did it
Okay.
have like the fly sound when you get near it? The
No, it had just died. It was
It was
pretty
a
fresh,
recent death.
except for
But it was
obviously
dead enough to have stiff legs.
Yeah, so the rigor mortis was setting in. So I'm like, you got to be kidding me. How could this happen?
Why couldn't this horse have died on its own property?
Mind-boggling.
So I go up and I dial my dad, and I'm like,
Wait,
Dad.
was it dial like this, or did you do the thing like this?
No, it was a push button phone.
Oh, high tech.
And I'm like, Dad, the neighbor's horse came over and died in our barn. And it was like this long pause. And then, so we call the neighbors, we let them know, and they're like, okay, well, I'll bring over the pickup truck tonight. And
You gonna lift it in there?
no, my dad has huge forklifts all over the property.
Yeah, just hundreds of them.
So we had
Oh, this is
So-
going somewhere not good. I feel
so
like.
the neighbor parks his truck up
never heard
there,
this?
and I'm like watching
Nope.
out the window as all of this is happening. And he backs the truck down, and my dad loads the dead horse into the back of their pickup truck
With a forklift.
with a forklift. And then
Like it was a pallet
the guy,
of toilet paper at Costco.
the truck drives up the driveway, and I see the horse head just like doing this.
That's so horrible.
Out the
Hanging
side.
out the tailgate was not put up because there wasn't room to put the tailgate up. And it's just flopping, and I'm just like,
The real question is,
I feel
Ew.
traumatized
okay,
right now.
the real question is, what did that guy do with the horse?
I
He
don't know.
drove on down the road. What happened next?
I don't-
Somewhere on your dad's property.
Yeah.
Mom.
Well,
Exactly.
because we lived around so many logging roads, he probably went up there, tied something to the
his head.
horse's head, tied it to a tree, and drove off. Drug the dead horse on out of his pickup. That's my guess.
I'll feed the vultures.
It's a day. What she is describing, ladies and gentlemen, for you, what Prudence is describing is just the average day of someone that lives out in the country in Vernonia, Oregon. It's just a normal thing.
Well, you never know
Dead
what you're going to
horses
need a
being loaded
forklift
with
for.
forklifts. Like a pallet
mean-
of Coca-Cola. Come on, let's get it.
I mean, what would you do if you didn't have a forklift?
Use
I
your
think you'd be okay. I
hands.
think you'd figure it out.
Yeah.
I think that is an unbelievably powerful lesson and story to end this episode of Save It for the Podcast with.
What was the lesson?
To have
Yeah,
a
If you need to
forklift.
load a horse,
That's what I was going to
use
say.
a forklift. So on that note, Prudence, why don't you wrap this one up for us?
Thank you for watching. Save it for the podcast. I hope you come back and join us for more stories like this next time.